Oh no, and welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And today it's going to be a Matchday review, as obviously this game was yesterday, and unfortunately I wasn't at home to record it the day before like I normally do. So yeah, we're doing a Matchday review today, and then obviously we'll be back to normal next week when we face West Ham. So obviously the team, it kind of picked itself, wasn't it? Garnacho, Fernandes, Rashford, Ericsson with in the middle, Casemiro. It was quite surprised to see Martinez on the left, as a left back with Evans, and then De Ligt low on obviously Onana. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the last league result, which we normally do, which was the Aston Villa game. Which not much to talk about really. We had, it was a 0-0. Both teams were poor. Both teams had good chances. Bruno Fernandes had a free kick that hit the crossbar. That would have been a great time to score as well, because that was literally I think it was 5-10 minutes before the end of the game, and obviously they had a chance where Diogo Dalot had a massive block right at the end. So yeah, it was a good point away from home. Obviously, if we got the loss, I reckon there could have been a sack, but not too sure. But obviously, Ten Hag is still the boss, so obviously yesterday was a good victory for him. So yeah, we picked up the points, which was good for us, and yeah, it was good. But yeah, back to the Aston Villa game. We had a good, we had a good couple of chances. Rashford had a chance that Martinez saved. I think he had a chance in the first half as well. That was saved as well. But yeah, it's like both teams cancelled each other out, and in the end, it was just one of them games where it wasn't the best, but we got the point away from home, and I think that was a good point away from home personally, because obviously. Aston Villa have been good recently. So, yeah, it was a good point to get, and it was just unlucky that we didn't put away our chances. So, yeah, it was it was just one of them. So a good point away. So obviously going into the international break, we had it wasn't the best draw, but it was. Oh, how have we not scored there? We should have. I think with the chances we had, I think we had the better chances. Why can't I not select the defender there? That was weird. Why did it not select? Why did it not let me select the defender there? Right. Anyway, so going on to the international break, we did lose a couple players to injury. Obviously, Harry Maguire. We all. Oh, really? I was going to say, was that coming? I'm not too sure. We should have been, going into the international week, we had a good. What am I trying to say? Yeah, in the international week, we had a bit of a bad situation. Ugarte got injured for Uruguay, but he did come back, thankfully. Mazzari looked like, oh my God, how have we not scored? We've hit two shots on the crossbar. We had... Ugarte got injured for Uruguay, but is available for yesterday's game. Fortunately, we had Mazzari, who had apparently had an operation, but he was on the bench for yesterday, so that was good to say the least. And we also had, what else did we have? We had Mainu who got injured, unfortunately. So yeah, it was one of them, unfortunately. So yeah, Mainu's going to be out for the next couple of weeks apparently, and Harry Maguire is going to be out for the next couple of weeks as well. So we've got two big injuries there, but the players did well yesterday. So yeah, it was good to say the least. So look, there we go. We got the equaliser in a typical 45th minute goal. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, going into the Brentford game, we had a really good game. I thought we just couldn't score in that first half. We had an injury to De Ligt where he got kneed in the head, even though that was a foul to Brentford apparently. So yeah, it was a head injury where he was bleeding on the head. So he was unlucky. He was unfortunate with that. He got patched up once, twice. Three times, twice, and then obviously we had a corner just before the corner. For some reason, the ref decided to ask him to go off again because he was bleeding. So again, you know, he was bleeding, and why it didn't get bandaged up, I'm not too sure. So it was unlucky. It was just unfortunate that, you know, literally right before half time they scored a corner, and to be honest, we should have scored there. It was literally just like that, and Pinnock scored for them, so that was 1-0. But thankfully second half I was fearing the worst at half time. I was like, you know what's going to happen, we're just going to sit back and let Brentford have the ball, and we're going to... Oh, unlucky Hoyland. You know, he was going to have it's going to be one of them games. But that shut me up because Rashford played in a beautiful ball to the back post where Garnacho was, and he put it in first time. He put it in with a first time shot, and it was a great goal. So that was 1-0. That was 1-1, and then literally a couple of minutes later, 10 minutes later, we forced the ball. We pressed high. We got the ball back. It was a ball into Bruno Fernandes with a little back heel flick, and he put it through to Hoyland, which was a great chipping, great finish to get the goal. So that was. That's what... Oh, why did I pass it? That was 2-1. And then, yeah, literally, I think we had a couple chances. I think Garnacho had another chance as well before that second goal. But, yeah, we deserved the 3 points in the end. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. So... Yeah, going into... So, yeah, 2-1 victory. A really good game. A really good goal with some really good goals. And that's not offside. We'll take that. So, yeah, really good game, really good goals, and we needed the 3 points. And thankfully, you know, fingers crossed, that will hopefully start on a good set of games what we have before the next international break. Up next, we do have Fenerbahce. Mourinho's Fenerbahce, if I'm not too mistaken. I don't know if it's in Fenerbahce or if it's in Old Trafford. It is at Fenerbahce. That's going to be a hard game. And then after that, I'm pretty sure we do have West Ham. So we'll talk about the Fenerbahce game next time, obviously. But yeah, really good 3 points against Brentford, and it was nice to see that we can actually play like a really good team, and we can actually score goals because at one point we was the lowest goal scorers in the league, yeah, it wasn't looking good. But thankfully we did get the 3 points, and we did get the goals, and hopefully we can continue this on in midweek against Fenerbahce, and then obviously the game against West Ham is going to be good as well, because I think one of their star players Kudus got sent off, if I'm not too mistaken, against who did they play? Tottenham. So yeah, that was lucky for us. And then obviously who else was playing yesterday? Bournemouth obviously beat Arsenal. That was a good 3 points for them. Questionable red card, but you know, he was through on goal. I think the player was through on goal, so he can't really do much about that. So of course he was going to get red carded. This is where the Arsenal fans were saying that wasn't a red card. It's a red card. You know, he pulled him back. He was through on goal. If he didn't do that, he was through on goal. So it's a red card. You can't do anything about it. How have we not scored? We should have scored like 3 or 4 goals here. It's going to be the scoreline that we finished up of yesterday, I think, 2-1. But yeah, like I said, really good game, good 3 points. Okay, we did show a bit of wariness at the end, but that was expected because we was winning 2-1. But thankfully we got the 3 points, and that'll do very nicely. So yeah, good scoreline. Obviously, I probably would have gone a Man United win. I think we was going to win this game anyway against Brentford. I was quite surprised they didn't score in the first couple of minutes, because the last couple of games, Brentford have scored in the first couple of minutes. So yeah, and Onana had a good game against them. Johnny Evans had a really good game as well. Obviously, De Ligt as well. He played through the head injury, so. Yeah, really good game, 3 points, and 2 good goals from Hoyland and Rashford. And I think playing Rashford on the right, I think that might be the way. Obviously, they'll switch for most games. But yeah, really good 3 points, and we'll take that. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Next episode will be, or the next game will be West Ham. So that will be next Saturday. So look forward to that. So obviously it will be it will be recorded before the game, obviously. So yeah, look forward to that. But I'm actually going to end it here for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.